What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching another video. We got some bad news for the 7 Series today. The battery lights started flickering on me the last couple weeks, and I just kind of thought nothing of it. I thought my car was idling super low, so that's it over there. I thought it was idling super low, so I figured, maybe it was dirty air intake, throttle body, so I took that all apart. I cleaned that with throttle body cleaner. Then, obviously it's still idling super low. There was a lot of gunk in my throttle, but I'm glad I did clean that. But it seems like it's gonna be the water-cooled alternator, and I don't want it to be that, but it just happens to be. Oh God. All right, let me just show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna start the car. I think I fried the alternator though. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm just gonna film this. If it starts, it starts. If it doesn't start, it doesn't start. But that is exactly what I'm hearing from the car. I started it up, and I heard that, and I was like, oh gosh, I need to get this thing home. So once you drive, it does it for a while, it moves I think it's just locked in place. It was fried. It was smoking the other day. I didn't film it because I was just annoyed because I have really, really bad luck with cars. I've had to use AAA 4 times in the last 8 months. But anyways, so I really didn't want it to be the water-cooled alternator, but if you guys wanted to see that, I'm going to be doing that. I have to also, it needs a new thermostat. I'm going to empty all the coolant out of the alternator and everything, get BMW coolant in there, and then it's raining today. I'm going to get back to it tomorrow. The part comes tonight. I didn't want to do this, but looks like that's what we're doing. Interior, though. Gosh, I love this car. Got some mints back there, when you're working on it, when it always breaks down on you. BMW life. Alrighty, because I know we're doing the thermostat, I decided we're going to take off all of this and do the thermostat as well, because I have a stored code for it, and I don't really want to take any risks. I don't really want to come back to all this. And because this is water cooled and I had to drain all the coolant, might as well just do the thermostat at the same time. So I'll get all these hoses out of the way and I'll update you guys when I'm done. Gotta love that. As soon as I start draining coolant, it starts raining. Great. Right, so quick update to where we're at. I couldn't figure out how to get this off. I ended up just pulling one of the Allen keys out because it was loose, but I need a 5mm Allen, I believe that is, to get this off. I'm just gonna pull the fan off, and then I can do everything with the clutch on, because I don't have the fan removal tool, and I've been messing around with it forever. I can't get it off. Remove the plastic cover, remove the air box, just to get easier access to all of this. I'm gonna have to remove this hose as well to get to the thermostat when I need to do that. There's the alternator. Once this is out of the way and the fan's loose, I should be able to just reach down here. There's oil all over it. That's gross, but yeah, it should be pretty easy from here. Alrighty, and checking out this belt. It was replaced in April. It is now September, so it shouldn't be bad at all. I don't see any noticeable things. There's our thermostat. I have a new bleeder bolt valve kind of bolt thing. I don't really know what it is. Bleeder screw. And then there's the alternator. Probably shouldn't show my address, but who cares. And then, I guess I can show you guys where we're at. So we got the fan off. I just took the belt off, and now I gotta take off this right here. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. This has probably been on here. This is probably a alternator that came on the car, now that I think about it. All sorts of cables and whatnot, but I'll put this back on. I don't really know how this goes on. This way. Cool. Okay, so I need to take this off. Not sure what size that is, but it looks to be like a 18. Take that off, take this main power thing off, then I have to take off all these 10mm bolts. I don't know if I have to take this off to get to it. I might need to take this pulley off. I replaced the metal pulleys. I'm not sure if I should have. It seems they've already taken a beating. There's my tensioner. Okay. This is I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this thing, but it's not charging my battery. So try our best to get this out. And once you get all those bolts off and everything around there, I'm sorry I haven't updated in a while. It's been kind of a pain, but the bearing was shot on one of these. Oh boy, she's heavy. She is a brute. There's that, and then there's green coolant. We're gonna replace that with blue coolant. Previous owner. And yeah, takes all that just to get this out. Bearing's not shot, so probably the voltage regulator or something inside this that went bad. I'm gonna get the new one in. It's raining right now. I'll update you guys once I get the new bolts in, and then I'm working on the thermostat. Alrighty, and immediately you'll notice a huge difference. That is the old one. It's just caked in old oil from probably valve cover, just whatever was leaking before leaked onto this. Who knows what happened? Maybe something got in there, whatever. This one's not working. I bought this rebuild from eBay. Who knows how really good it is. It doesn't really say the company. They packaged it really well. They're sitting face down in this, you know, professional Walmart bag and whatever, that memory foam, whatever they had in there. But free shipping, it was like $167, and you really can't go wrong. If this fixes my problem, I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. If not, then I'm gonna have to return this and then go buy a $400 one, which I don't really wanna do. But this is a rebuilt one. Well, that's not good. I snapped one of these off, putting them in. But it looks like the thread is still in between both of them, so I'm just gonna leave it. I have all the other ones stuck to spec, and I really don't wanna go digging through that again. So, yeah, I'm just gonna put the rest of this back together and do the thermostat and call it a night. Radio, so I got that all cleaned up and plugged back in. You wanna clean your ground to make sure that that's making a solid connection. I routed the cable back around. I keep dropping tools, it's all right though. Everything's plugged in there. Decided instead of putting the belt back on, I'm gonna start doing the thermostat because I did buy a new thermostat. I'm gonna get that in, take this hose off, blah, 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 get this in. Already unplugged the connector, it's up there. And then once that's out, start putting everything back together, fire it up. Make sure no coolant, well, it shouldn't just fire right up. I have to fill this back up with coolant. I really hope it doesn't start leaking through here. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't, but if it does, that would stink because then I have to go back and retake everything back apart, get a new dang screw. I have no clue how I'm gonna get that out, but it's fine. I hope this alternator lasts me long enough. Whatever, I'll eventually go take it apart again, so. Yeah, Beamer problems. Pretty soon here. I believe the timing chain guides are still good in this car. They're mint. They were supposed to be done by the previous owners, so I don't really know. But hopefully that doesn't have to be a video I have to do. But other than that, making some really good progress. Only been out for about an hour and a half-ish doing all this, so yeah, that's mint. Alrighty, got the thermostat in. I'm gonna route the serpentine belt, the old one, because it didn't have anything wrong with it. I did replace this pulley with the old one because the bearing in the new one is like shot already for some reason. But yep, gonna route that. Boy, oh boy, and then I'm gonna do all this plastic crap. Gotta put the fan back on, and then we should be back in business. Should. I couldn't get this back bolt tightened all the way. I think it's tightened all the way. I'm not even sure, but it doesn't look like that's going anywhere, so who knows. Alright, so I'm just bleeding coolant out is the next one. I have gloves on this time. Bleeding coolant. I have the heat on. Sorry, it's like super out of focus. The thermostat was all the way on red. I had to clear the code, and then now it's working. So if you have an electronic thermostat, you may have to clear a code to get your thermostat to work straight out. I did plug in my thermostat with the battery disconnected, so I figured it would just work, but it does not, so I had to reset the code. It is now heating up, and now I am waiting for the float to go down so I can put more coolant in, and then yeah, we should be good to go. No battery light, so that's mint. I will put the link down in the description for this alternator. It wasn't that bad, it just was time consuming taking apart everything to get to it, and then the thermostat was kind of a pain, but looks like the engine is heating up. I have the heat maxed out. I had to reset the codes, that's why the OBD2 is open. But yeah, so she's running mint now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and follow us on Instagram if you don't already. And yeah.